packed for intelligentsia and the anxiety is kicking in. I feel like I'm forgetting something already. Heading out tomorrow with Gary. It's gonna be 8-10 hours on the road with my electric car. We gotta do the stops, but it's free charging, so that's pretty cool. Super excited, very, very nervous because just intelligentsia, it's just known for crashes and a little bit crazy, but it's going to be a fun time. We went for a shakeout ride today and my bottom bracket was making all sorts of noise and I could feel it almost like getting caught. It was really funky. So thankfully the guys at Chicluna right down the street from my house, they really hooked me up and were able to tune it up right before we are heading out. So took it for another little ride after they were done with it and everything sounded good. So hopefully no issues. Gonna finish packing up and then I'll probably spend a little bit of time with the family. What's awesome is my wife and daughter are actually headed to Disney for the week while I'm in Chicago, so I don't have to feel bad about skipping out and racing my bike for a week. We're both having our little mini vacations. She's got some mother-daughter time and I get to do some bike time, so it kind of worked out really perfectly. And I guess I'll see you guys on the way to Chicago. We are on our way to Chicago and we're at our second charging station for my electric car and we almost ran out of energy. The directions were not very good to the second charging station and it ended up putting us in some random town, but we made it with under 10% charge. The car was very angry with us. And now we are sitting waiting for it to charge the rest of the way so we can make it hopefully to the next stop. See you in Chicago. It is 8 p.m. and we just got settled in our Airbnb. We still haven't even unloaded the car. It ended up taking us 11 hours to get here with charging, traffic, stops, some issues with directions. So it's been a long day and we have to race tomorrow. So we're gonna do a shakeout ride, but that is not gonna happen because we're too tired. We're planning on just getting an early start tomorrow and getting some riding in before the race. So we're gonna get some rest, eat our Chipotle that we picked up, take it easy tonight, and I might do some stretching and stuff, and see you at the first race. Mundelein. All right, bye. There's Gary filling his bottles. I haven't shown him a lot because he says he's shy, so we'll see. checking out all all the pro races, having a blast. There's a lot of amazing stuff going on. Met Jeff Linder, the OG. And now we are getting some food right on focus, but we are literally able to look out the window and see the race course. And gonna get a burrito, and it's gonna be delicious.
And away we go, 75 minutes.
It has been a long day, 10 o'clock, and I'm just getting settled after downloading the footage from today. We watched all of the pro races. It's probably going to be the only day that we get to really stick around and watch all those races, but it was so much fun just to like see Legion. I got to meet Jeff Linder from NorCal Cycling, and just to see all the pro teams. I mean, there's so many talented riders. And to see that caliber of racing in person, they were averaging 32 miles per hour for that race, and it blows my mind how quickly they were coming around that course. The way they were taking those corners, it's pretty amazing. So I definitely suggest you check out whether it's Intelligentsia or any pro level race at some point that you can see these guys in action. It's really something special. Learned a ton today. We've got Lombard tomorrow, and I need to do some YouTube recon tonight to get a feel for that. But we're gonna get there early again and do some laps like we did today. That was super helpful. There's really no way to emulate taking the corners at race pace until you're actually in the race. So pre-riding it this morning was wonderful to see how everything was, see where the turns were, feel out the road conditions. But until we really got in the race and you could feel how fast everything was going and how you really need to take the corners at speed, it's kind of a different world, and it still took me a few laps to figure that out. But once I got it, I felt like I really got it. At that point, I wasn't in the front group anymore, but I feel pretty confident that I could have taken those as fast as the front group was taking them once I got my handle on it. So hopefully that carries over into the new corners tomorrow, and I can start strong and hopefully clip in very quickly and not have to claw my way back. And hopefully another safe race. That's really my goal for this week. I just want to stay upright, no mishaps, and hopefully we'll have a blast at the end of the week. I'm not too worried about points. This is just a really cool experience. So hopefully you like the vlog. Hope you like the race recaps. I'm out here learning a lot, so hopefully I can pass on some of those things to you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. We've got Lombard today. It is looks like maybe slightly less technical. More like two big kind of loop around turns. But there is a hill in it, which, looking from past years, people hit it like 1,000 watts every lap, so that's gonna hurt. And there's also a few pinch points, which are gonna be tough to maneuver. It's gonna be all about positioning today. So we will see how it goes. I'm not feeling great. Yesterday I was super nervous and anxious, but my body felt good. Today I'm feeling pretty run down. Just standing at the race all day yesterday and having it be just such a long day took a lot out of me. I didn't really get to do the recovery routine I normally do and didn't get a ton of sleep. But after today's race, we're going to have a chill day. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up a little bit and get through this race all right. So I'm going to do a little bit of stretching and then get ready and head out.
So that race was pretty crashy and a little more nerve-wracking than I expected. At the end of the race, I was just trying to keep it safe, get onto the front group, and then when it came to the last turn into the sprint, I just sat up, but was able to finish out and keep it upright. So that's really the goal for the week, and just trying to learn. And I'm feeling so much more confident in the turns. I mean, I was off the group for a good 3 laps, and I was able to claw my way back just because I was able to take choice lines and keep my speed up. So good things, and hopefully we're able to continue the trend of the safe race for Gary and myself. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, it's my first ever true Chicago deep dish pizza. We're here, and it's got to be done. Illuminati's is the one that's going to make it happen. I don't know how to open this thing. It's just a trick to it. Look at that thing. Little plastic film on there, keep things safe. Oh man. I don't even know how you get into this. It's not cut. They said this is the way to do it for pickup. Now we're gonna figure this out.
Wish us luck.
We'll see.
Success. Very good.
All right, so today is Wednesday. The race today is Brookfield, and we're looking at the weather. It's actually calling for thunderstorms before and after our race. Right now it looks nice, but this is also a super technical course that is brand new. No one knows what they're doing. And after yesterday, when it really wasn't a super technical course, I'm a little nervous about a brand new course that's just like really, really tight turns. Looking at it on Google Maps, it would be fun, but just knowing the people in our field, that makes me a little nervous. And then knowing it could be wet, even if it's not currently raining during our race, we decided that we're maybe just gonna take today off. And if it is dry, we're gonna do a little ride around town, find a bike path, and keep the legs loose a little bit. And then Friday, we're probably going to miss that race because if we raced it, we wouldn't get back to Buffalo until like 2 in the morning. But now that we are skipping this one, we're thinking maybe we'll still hit Friday's race and then just deal with driving home late. So just a little bit of change of plans, but the whole goal of this week was to stay safe and just have fun. I'm not worried about results. So knowing that, it seems like an easy decision with possible thunderstorms on the most technical day that this should be the one we skip. It is very dark and it is definitely wet and rainy, so I'm thinking we made the good decision today. Hopefully able to hit Thursday and Friday strong when it is dry, and maybe get top 20. That'd be great.
Doing a little off-day spin on the bike paths in northern Chicago. Fun little area, really pretty. bike paths are really cool. They're go through like these wooded areas, and you see this water, and they're nice and windy. So they're very interesting. It'd be tough to train on them, but really pretty and scenic.
All right, today is Thursday. We are back to racing. It is the Northbrook course. Had a little bit of a rest recovery day yesterday. Went for a nice little ride on some of the bike paths. That was awesome. Today's course is relatively straightforward. Looks like it's got some nice wider turns, and then one pretty technical turn where it goes from a wide road into a more narrow road with a slight uphill. So that'll be the technical one to look out for. Really hoping for a good start today where I can clip in quick and get a good position to stay ahead of the crashes. So we'll see. All right, looking forward to it.
So hot today. I was able to stay with the group, but it was rough. I couldn't get good position. I was on the back, and that third turn was hurting every time. So safe race. I'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, so we are back at the Airbnb and showered and ate lunch. Just did some foam rolling. My left glute felt like it's pulled or something. It's loosened up now that I've done some foam rolling and stretching. Really been trying to make that a more consistent part of my routine before and after. But feeling pretty good now. We are just chilling for a little bit, and then we're headed to downtown to check out a buddy of mine from Buffalo. We grew up together. Our family were really close family friends. He actually manages a restaurant out here, Gibson's. So we're gonna check that out. I'll bring you along. And then the last race is tomorrow. It's a later one, Elgin. I gotta do some recon. I don't know exactly what that course is like yet, but I've heard it's technical and it's got a hill. And then as soon as that race is over, we're basically just gonna wipe down, shower, and then drive 11 hours back to Buffalo. So it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I've kind of started packing up some stuff tonight, but these trips are tough. A lot goes into this, and we don't have swan years or anything helping to kind of figure out all the logistics, so it takes a lot out of you. But it was nice to get the rest day yesterday, and I think the heat really played into today. I made all sorts of crazy heart rate PRs and no power PRs. The half an hour normalized power today, I think, was only like 270 or 275, something like that. And then on Monday it was 290. So it felt like a harder effort today, but I was able to put out a lot more power on Monday. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, and I'll bring you along tonight. Gary's taking me on the train. I know nothing about public transit, so it's like a whole new world. I made it through. Chicago. Gary took me to the most romantic place in Chicago. I'm gonna hug him. So apparently my buddy's place is pretty fancy because we just got here a little early. We're outside and there's a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, Mercedes parked outside. So, you know, we're walking up sweaty and it should be interesting. But I'm really excited to try this place out.
I am so unbelievably full still from last night's dinner. It was fantastic. Probably not the best before race dinner, but we had to try everything and really just experience Chicago in a really good restaurant when we were here. So thanks to my buddy Will for hooking us up there. It is pretty rainy right now. There's some thunderstorms in the morning, but it's only 7:45. I think the storm's supposed to stop by 8, and it's going to be really, really hot today, so should dry out before our race at 12:30. We got to pack up the car, and then we're going to head over to the race, and then after the race, we're just going to head right out and head back to Buffalo. So it's going to be a long day. We probably won't get back to Buffalo until like 2 or 3 in the morning. But it's been a super fun week, and just got one more race. Hoping to keep it safe, upright, and maybe get a little bit better of a result. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and then I forgot to say, Elgin today is a pretty technical course with a hill in it. So there's a fun little chicane, or what looks like a fun little chicane. We'll see how everyone else reacts to it. And then there's a pretty screaming downhill to a turn which goes into an uphill where I think everyone's just going to be going all out. And the plan is to hopefully be able to keep the power on over that hill, make up some spots there. Name of the game is always stay near the front, so hopefully we can get that accomplished today. Thanks for tuning into the vlog. I really appreciate you watching. Hopefully you check out the race recaps, see really what went on. And, you know, it's been a super successful week. Learned a ton. So I highly suggest people come out, and just racing at this level, I think really elevates your skills. So good stuff. Thanks. I'll see you out there. Well, it is 3:42 a.m. and I am parked outside my house. I'm like delusional right now, and I'm probably going to end up sleeping in my car because it's almost 4 a.m. and if I open the front door, my dog is going to go absolutely insane and wake up my family. So this might be my bed for the next few hours until there's a reasonable time of day that I can move inside without waking everybody up. So
Thanks for joining me on the journey of Chicago Intelligentsia 2023. See you on the next one.